bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
38-yard line.
On second down, Montgomery. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
And the Bears first down.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on. Down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Foles on the give to Montgomery. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Foles. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
First drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here's Foles. And Gibbs got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to bring up first and goal. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there in the onside kick try. This to Jacobs on the toss right. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Smith get on the tackle.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And some space here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Henry runs hugs the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13, it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 11-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Caught. The quick slant caught. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty... And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
For Darrell Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Foles. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Corey Littleton in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Wilmer in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now Hayden Foles loses the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
By the Raiders.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
At the 14-yard line.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for Las Vegas 1st down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
On the stop.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Counter play with Jacobs. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's Carr to throw. That's complete. Right away to the 8. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, really followed by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. His pass caught with the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
21. Bears 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Going up top for Miller. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Gonna let one fly for Robinson, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Robinson, incomplete.
And now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot here before half for Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
2nd and 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. The final shot before break. Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Running the toss here to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
That's good.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, Jacobs. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Khalil Mack, of course, the former Raider, there to make the tackle.
2 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit. It didn't pay off in that situation.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. A first throw for the backup Trubisky. Flush to his right. That's caught by Montgomery. Sheds off the tackle. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
They try again with Montgomery. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears.
Allen Robinson.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bears get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
21. Bears 14.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter, they were the onside kick. What'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to lose yardage here.
That's the end.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Bears 14.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Carr. Flushed out right. And has it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. A good pickup there, 8 yards in the 1st down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Running is Jacobs. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and everyone's...
Oh, no, he lost the football. could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Bears 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And fights through one man. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jacobs. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Jacobs now. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.